Good evening. I'm Congressman Barber, and I want to thank you for being a part of the community conversation on mental health this evening. And thanks also to Project Civil Discourse for hosting this event. I hope you enjoyed the discussion and are ready to build on the important work that you started here tonight. I share your commitment to improving mental health services and creating an open dialogue about how we can work together to raise awareness, increase access to early identification and treatment, and reduce the stigma that keeps so many people from getting the help they need. You can count on my full commitment and support for the important message that mental illness, like any other physical illness, must be recognized and treated. Mental health issues touch just about everyone in our society, just as physical health issues can affect us all. Since I've been in Congress, I've taken steps to expand awareness of mental illness. And earlier this year, I introduced the bipartisan Mental Health First Aid Act, which is an important step in improving our ability to recognize and treat mental illness in our communities. This bill will provide education to increase public awareness of mental illness symptoms, and it will also inform people about services that are available. The training will be provided to teachers and firefighters, police officers, emergency service workers, students, and others. And while this is not a cure-all, I believe it will go a long way towards improving the understanding of mental illness and decrease the stigma. And that is what this community conversation is about, finding those steps that we can take to make a difference in mental health. If there's just one message I would ask you to take away from tonight's event, it is this. In the end, it is up to each of us to help reduce the stigma of mental illness by our own example, by telling our stories, and by working together as a community. And to work together to treat each other with civility when we agree, or especially when we disagree. We can set an example for our children that all people must be treated with dignity and respect. That is the way we can work to erase the stigma of mental illness. I want to thank you again for being a part of this important discussion. Good night.